I'm here on Loop Road in Kannapolis, about to head on to the 8th Street Greenway, and the city of Kannapolis has some excellent greenways and some tremendous parks. First you'll see Baker's Creek Park, and then after that Village Park. As we're walking on the 8th Street Greenway toward Baker's Creek Park, I mentioned Village Park. Village Park during the summer months has movies that they show on the lawn, a tremendous concert series where every week or two they will have country music artists or music artists or bands of a different genre that will perform on Friday and Saturday night. As you cross over West A Street, you enter the Baker's Creek Greenway, and then along the Greenway you'll notice these signs for what's called the Carolina Thread Trail, obviously a reference to Kannapolis' history in the textile industry. As I mentioned a moment ago, I'm on the Baker's Creek Greenway now, walking toward Baker's Creek Park. It's a much smaller park than Village, but it's a nice little park, and oftentimes, when Village is super crowded, if you would like your kids to have a little more space on the playground, maybe a little more safety, then it's not a bad idea to come down to Baker's Creek as opposed to Village. As you get to the top of the Baker's Creek part of the Greenway and you cross over Goldston Street, you are here about to enter Village Park. Like I said, a much bigger park than Baker's Creek, and we'll take a look at it in just a moment.
Total distance 2 miles.
As I'm entering Village Park, you see I'm about to cross over the train tracks, a very nice train for the kids to ride around the park. And as you see, several picnic shelters to accommodate birthday parties, cookouts, what have you. Once again, you see the train track that winds around the park. And then, as you see there, just over the hill, there's a very nice splash pad for the kids to enjoy. Right now, the building you see That is Rotary Station, where they keep the train when it's not in use. The large lawn area here at Village Park, it's a home to, concerts, movies on the lawn during the summer months, as well as maybe a little during the fall. Very neat area, and they do things here at Christmas. A lot of country music artists that are on the kind of the backsides of their career, so to speak. The artists like Aaron Tippin, Tracy Lawrence, Sammy Kershaw, the late Joe Diffie performed here, Delbert McClinton. The building you currently see, that's for Kannapolis Parks and Rec. They do an excellent job of keeping the facilities clean, and as you see, this lawn here where they have the concerts, movies, etc. is very well maintained and remains that way throughout the year. And there you see the carousel off in the distance across the lawn. Here you have a better look from the Loop Road sidewalk down at the Village Park lawn, where you have your concerts, movies, where we were just a moment ago. This lawn was absolutely packed just a few nights ago as country music star Tracy Lawrence, from the 1990s, was performing. As we're getting back up to the middle of the North Carolina Research Campus, you see off in the distance then again the town hall, police headquarters. And as you see here, the ballpark, unless it's a game day, is open. There you see from March 1st to October 31st, 7:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then November 1st to February 28th, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if it is a game day, the park will still be open, but it will generally close about 3 hours prior to first pitch. So a lot of people, walking, jogging, biking throughout Atrium Health Ballpark, making excellent use of the space, and a lot of times the concession stand as well as the team store will be open even when it's not a game day. There you see over in right field, there's some construction going on. I believe it's going to be about 6 or 7 stories of apartments or condos. Would like to see the price tag on those, but some excellent access, you know, especially if you have a condo or apartment on the back side of that building where you can watch the ball games. But will be a tremendous new addition. I don't know if those will be completed in time for the 2023 season. Here's a view from the grassy berm in left field, just beyond the foul pole. The Kannapolis Cannonballers are the low A affiliate of the Chicago White Sox. Kannapolis has had a minor league team going back, about 30 years or so, to the early to mid 90s. They actually used to play at what was Fieldcrest Cannon Stadium over adjacent, just literally a couple tenths of a mile or so off of Interstate 85. And that is where they played up until just a couple seasons ago, when the plans were announced and ground was broken on this beautiful new ballpark here in downtown Kannapolis. And the minor league team, when they came into existence, I believe they were called the Piedmont Phillies, but then they came up with a more specific name to the area, and they were the Piedmont Boll Weevils. The boll weevil is a beetle, you know, that came to the United States from Mexico back in the early 1900s and absolutely wreaked havoc in the textile industry. I guess they would eat up the cotton plants. So there you go, a little Here you have a view from down the left field line. There you see the opposing bullpen. And on both sides of the stadium, as you see across the field, there are approximately 35 to 40 picnic tables here. On the other side, it's more of a high top table. Roughly the same number of high top tables over there. So very nice areas for couples, or in this case, on the third base line, families to watch the ball game. There you see all the teams that make up the Carolina League. Salem Red Sox, Carolina Mudcats. As you see, this is going to be the future home of Towel City Tavern. It says barbecue, beer, bourbon, and baseball. That's the motto of Towel City Tavern. Check them out on Facebook by searching Towel City Tavern, or on Instagram as well as Twitter. And then you also have a team store, and also, like I said, stadium lofts. It'll be a beautiful backdrop for the game, as well as a beautiful place to view the game. As you leave the ballpark and you're walking toward First Presbyterian Church, the fountain that you're seeing is pretty cool at night. It'll light up, and a lot of the kids enjoy riding their bikes through it and running underneath it. I've always loved this mural, or hello y'all. You definitely know where you are, that you're in the heart of the South. And then, as you see there, welcome to Kannapolis, discover a healthy life. Here you see the beer garden at Old Armor Beer Company. Here you see the Tipsy Hare, Kingpin Bowling, and we're now here at the Dale Earnhardt Memorial Plaza. You have this 9-foot or so bronze statue. I think I've read that it weighs approximately 900 pounds, of Kannapolis' own Dale Earnhardt, who unfortunately lost his life that Daytona 500 back early in 2001. And here you see, very neat, on the bricks surrounding the Memorial Plaza, people could purchase a brick to express their appreciation and condolences to Dale Earnhardt and his family. And like I mentioned earlier, the baseball team, for probably at least 10 or 15 years, they were known as the Kannapolis Intimidators, paying tribute to the Intimidator Dale Earnhardt. For whatever reason, I believe maybe there was a threat to sue, but there was something going on where they had to change the name with the Kannapolis Intimidators. They are now, of course, like you saw a few minutes ago, the Kannapolis Cannonballers, but their logo that you saw on the screen, it resembled Dale Earnhardt with that mustache of the Cannonballer man, as well as the helmet that he had on was more of a racing style helmet. Very nice quiet area located just across the street from the train station. So other than when a train's coming and going, this is a great area to come and relax. And as you see, there are approximately 20 benches located around the oval brick walk. And nice place to come and relax. Absolutely love advertising, murals on the sides of buildings such as this. And you can imagine what it would have been like, back in the 40s or 50s, catching a train here in Kannapolis headed to New York City. And that was the Amtrak station that I mentioned a moment ago that was just directly across from the Dale Earnhardt Memorial Garden. And here you see, looking back down toward the different restaurants and breweries out beyond right field. A lot of shops that weren't here all that long ago. And the area has certainly been revitalized in the last couple years, prior to and after the COVID-19 pandemic. A lot of neat old buildings around here, and it's absolutely right here after you pass Chop House 101. It's a beautiful old theater, the Gym Theater. They show a variety of movies and children's movies, as well as movies that are better for adults, but beautiful neon signage. There you see the movies that are currently being shown. And one of the great things about it, it's very affordable. A ticket's no more than $4 or $5, and the concessions are very affordable as well. And right across the street from the Gym Theater, it's the First Baptist Church, and then out in front of the First Baptist Church and adjacent to it, it's pretty cool. As you go around, you see here's the United States Coast Guard, 1790. And then as you work your way around, you see each branch of the military recognized: the Navy, there you see the Navy, Coast Guard, Army, the Marine Corps, as well as the Air Force recognized around this beautiful Veterans Memorial here in front of the First Baptist Church of Kannapolis. And the sheltered stage you see there, that will be used for smaller concerts, you know, a live after 5 or you know, what have you, on a Thursday evening. There you see a grassy lawn, some benches. Makes an excellent viewing spot for a concert. And there, around this fountain, you have the names, you know, folks from Cabarrus County, you know, who served in the Revolutionary War, the Civil War, Korean War, World Wars I and II, Vietnam War, the Iraq War, etc. Leaving the Veterans Memorial Garden, you're walking back into the heart of the North Carolina Research Campus, the University of North Carolina system. I believe there's 17 universities, and 8 of those universities, you know, including but not limited to, you know, North Carolina, Duke, NC State, App State, Charlotte, etc., you know, have a, you know, research team that operates out of these buildings, and, you know, it's specifically focused toward nutrition and the ways that we can, you know, have better, more healthy lives. This is an area, you know, much like the stadium. I think it's about 1/3 of a mile approximately. Very popular for skateboarders, cyclists, walkers, joggers. And then out on this lawn, you'll see, you know, people throwing baseball, playing flag football, and all sorts of things, having picnics. A great area. Here's another view of City Hall from the heart of the research campus. As we're approaching Atrium Health Ballpark, we're coming up on the right field line onto Cannonballer Way via Oak Avenue.
Hey, baseball fans, your final score today: Ballers 5, Fireflies 4. Final score live for Columbia: 4 runs with 8 hits and 2 errors. Final score live for the Ballers: 5 runs on 10 hits with 1 error.